Yugi Bros! What up, everyone? We're here with Yugi Bros. We got the bro Alex on the Zoom session here.
What's up, guys?
We're here to talk a little new segment here. I know we've been gone for a bit. Been under the weather, unfortunately. Still a little bit there, but hopefully on the mend soon. So apologize for a little congestion there in the voice. But new segment we're gonna have here on Yugi Bros called State of the Format. That's what we're gonna call it. And where we're going to talk things about the format. It's been a few months since the last, almost 3 months exactly since the last Forbidden Limited list was dropped.
That was in February, wasn't it?
It was February 6th, that's correct, and it went into
Yeah.
effect February 13th. So we're about 9 days away from the last effective limited list going into play. With the release of Cyberstorm Access being officially tomorrow, was in OTS stores yesterday, and we're gonna get this all going, and
Yeah,
we're
let's
gonna
rock it.
go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the list currently as it stands, and then we'll see what can be removed from the list, such as cards that are currently banned or limited to one or two that can come off the list, either 2-1 to 2 or 2-3. And then we'll go over the current cards in the meta that need to be addressed. So without further ado,
Yeah, let's do it.
sharing a little screen time here with everybody. So you should be seeing the Forbidden list as it stands today. I'm going to refresh the page.
Yep.
Just to make sure nothing gets updated right now. No surprises. All right, we're good. So
That'd be pretty wild if it was like
all
blind
say,
react.
okay, that was just turned into a blind react. All right, got it. So, okay. So, Alex, what you should be seeing the top of the list right now?
Yep.
Arcnemesis Protos, that was just recently banned. Artifact Side, Bear Statue, that needs to stay. Well, Blackwing Ghost with the Shadow.
You know, I don't know all the cards, and that's one I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, we can definitely pull up the Nami.
We're gonna have to do this a lot. Just let you know. Just let you know.
Database. We'll be official here. We'll do this.
We'll just show up all the oh snap, okay. Can
Your
you
boy knows things.
can one of the
Windows.
keywords be like just the banned stuff? Because that'd be minty if
I
it's
believe
able to. We can filter by band.
I want to say you can.
Maybe not. Sorry for putting you on the spot there.
I thought one of them was, but it has an icon that comes up on it, so
Gotcha.
maybe we can put it in. That's the thing that they choose to use. No, it just comes up like Exodia.
Right. Okay. Go Exodia.
And I click on this, it'll probably bring up the forbidden list. Oh no, it brings up this list.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
So brings up the current list.
Yeah. So we started with the what? Artifact Scythe. I don't know what's Arcane Maze.
10. That was when Maze came out with Ancient Fairy Dragon. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was that.
Okay.
The updated card text on that one. Made it once per turn, didn't it?
Yeah, they're going in alphabetical order here. So Blackwing can go through this big shadow. Cannot be, it's a level 5 Windy's tutor effect. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must be first special summon from your hand while you control no monster, so like a Cyber Dragon effect. When this card is special summoned from the hand, you can special summon 2 vague shadow tokens, which are Wing Beast Dark level 1. And they cannot be attributed or used as synchro material. You can banish this card and one or more face-up non-tutor monsters you control, then target 1 black synchro monster in your graveyard whose levels equal the total levels of the banished monsters had on the field. Special summon it, and if you do, treat it as a 2.
Looks like this card was well before Link Monsters.
It came out during Link, so
Did it?
mhm. So that's kind of like why it got banned because of Firewall Dragon shenanigans, and that's why Firewall Dragon was banned for a while before the errata.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
And also because of Hack Firebracks. So with Crystal Hacker Firebracks being banned, with Firewall Dragon getting enshrouded off the list, you think this probably can go back to one?
I mean, hot take, most things can go back to one, in my opinion, just to make it spicy and see what happens, but you know, it is what it's gonna be, so it's probably not gonna come off.
Probably not. Okay. What about
We got Blaster coming up.
we do have Blaster coming up? So
I think Blaster's coming back, bro. We're gonna hit it at one.
I think the Dragon Rulers. I think honestly, all but three of the rest of the Dragon Rulers can come off. So to go back to one.
They're what, 10 years old, something like that?
They've been on the list since 2015.
So when they come out in 2015?
They came out in 2011.
Yeah, so yeah, they can probably come
I
off.
remember, I
At
remember, I
least
remember
still
when the
limited.
babies. I remember when the babies came off, and they put the big boys on.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I'd
honestly,
say it's a one, at least a one.
all three Blaster. I think it's Red X and Title.
Yeah,
Those are the three that are remaining. All three of those can come off. I would agree.
just at one though.
Mhm.
Just test the water, see what happens.
So limited. So I'm putting this in our little section here. So Red Ox, Blaster, Title. Sound good?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. Change it up. I think it came off on Master Duel, didn't it?
I think they did.
Yeah.
Master Duel is such a weird format.
Yeah, it's Master Duel's Master Duel, but it's like, yo, why not? Why not?
Block Dragon. Do we want to see Block Dragon shenanigans again?
Why not?
With Adam Manspitter. Huh. Because nothing else with Adam Manspitter was addressed except Block Dragon.
Right.
So that's what killed
it. Was this just a one of before? Or they just automatically just ban that thing? Can't be special summon.
So Block Dragon cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summon from your hand or grave by banishing 3 earth monsters from your hand and or grave. Rock monsters you control cannot be destroyed except by battle. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can add up to 3 rock monsters from your deck to your hand, whose total level is equal to 8. You can only use this effect of Block Dragon once per turn.
So can you special summon it multiple times in the
It's not a hard once per turn.
Yeah.
The special summon is not a hard once per turn.
Yeah, nah, that's you can special summon from your hand or graveyard. Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, I'm good on that one too. Block Dragon can stick man. Dandelion. You know what Dandelion does?
It's familiar. It rings a bell, but I have no idea what it does.
So Dandelion pretty much when it goes to the grave, it creates a token. It creates a dandy token. It's for secret shenanigans, but like
okay, I see.
It's just a one. It creates two fluff tokens.
2 tokens.
Plant type, wind, level 1. So like it can be used for links and stuff.
Yep. Nah, it's so you just force burial it and then you get 2. I'm good.
Yeah, pretty much. You force burial it, so you get off that one.
Yeah, I'm good. We can stay there.
Jin release of rituals that can stay on the ban list. Oh, we have a guest here.
We do? We got Alex popping in.
So we have a second Alex coming in.
Maybe.
Maybe.
He trying.
You trying, I guess.
All right, let's keep on.
Okay, let's keep going on.
We'll keep on rolling. He come in, he'll pop in. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I admitted him. Did you put it in the group chat?
I did on Discord, yeah.
Okay. All right, so Jin can stay banned. Eclipse Wyvern can probably stay banned. In this card, since the graveyard, banish one level 7 or higher lighter dark dragon type monster from your deck. If this card is banished from the graveyard, you can add the monster banished by this card's effect to your hand. So chaos
So
shenanigans.
that's chaos, and then yeah. The dragon rulers are all different elements too, right? I think. Like,
But I can see this not being used because, like, with Bestials,
yeah,
with one Bestial in this, that makes Chaos Angel because it's the light type.
yeah, I'm good.
That makes Chaos Angel,
Oh yeah,
and then when
chaos
that
is a
gets
new
sent to
one,
the
huh?
graveyard, you banish one level 7 or higher lighter dark dragon type monster. I'm good without this. I'm good without this.
I'm good. Yeah, the Chaos Angel is a new one that came from the set, right? Like you can use a dark light to use as a tuner, right? Like any.
Exactly.
It doesn't even have to say tuner on it.
Yeah.
Wild.
Eva can stay banned. Snow can stay banned. Fiber Jar can probably stay banned. Yeah, Fiber Jar can stay banned. Fishborg Blaster. Yeah, Sprite's still a thing, so no. Global. I think Global can come back to 1. Because Global, the only reason why Global was banned because of Hawk. So Global is a level 1 tuner. And this card's in your graveyard, you can send the top card of your deck to the grave. If you do special summon this card, you can only use it once per duel.
Okay.
It's a once per duel effect.
I like once per duel.
Revive tuner. Yeah, like I think that's totally fair. I think Global can go back to 1. That's something.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Once per duel, not gonna break anything. Hopefully.
No, it's not. All right. Grinder Golem could probably stay banned. Level Eater unfortunately has to stay banned. It's too good. Makes me sad.
Yeah.
I love Level Eater so much. Magical Scientist also needs to stay forever banned.
Yeah, there's some shenanigans with that.
Yeah, Magic Spectrum Unicorn Kirin. There's been a lot of like pendulum stuff and like Pepe stuff that's been coming off the ban list. That might be one of them.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that
so is. Kirin, it is.
Oh, okay, you can just bounce this.
So like it was used with shenanigans with like that level 7 bird. The one that if you bounce it, it can negate something.
Griffin?
No. Anthony used it in his previous cashier deck.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's
Can't remember the name of the life for me.
I have it.
I have 3 copies of it too.
Right?
Yeah, man,
I know what you're talking about. And then you just resummon it.
Because now if I don't remember what it is, it's gonna piss me off.
It's gonna bug you all day.
Yeah, it's gonna bug me all day. I'll just take 1 minute here. There it is. Mist Valley Apex Avion.
Yeah, it's Avion.
There are some shenanigans with that and this with pendulum summoning. There's like the old way pendulum summoning used to work. So during either player's turn, you target 1 pendulum monster in your monster zone and 1 monster your opponent controls. Return them to the hands. You can only use this effect of Magic Spectrum before your turn once per turn. Do not be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects.
OP.
So it has has the Dragoon effect, right? Can't be targeted or destroyed.
And
then when it comes out, you pen summon it out from your hand, and then you just
Bounce something. Yep.
you bounce something. So like if this before this went to this was on the emergency ban list years ago. So this was at 3, went from 3 to banned.
Dang.
So this was at 3. So like you would have one
Oh,
of
you
them
could.
in
Oh, that's dirty.
you have one of them in your pendulum zone, and whatever your higher scale was, pen
Yep.
summon this one from your hand and Apex Evian to make sure you had a negate just in case.
Right.
Bounce them back, and then just continuous go off shenanigans.
Yeah. Nah. Good.
That can stay banned.
Yeah.
That can stay banned.
And we're running into fusions. We already talked about title, Redox. Okay. Working through it. Oh, my favorite.
Well,
About to hit it. The Max C, baby.
Like,
all
right, is stopping Max C from being played? Honestly, like
salty players.
It's literally like it's a 1 of card. So like if it's put to 1, you have a 1 in 40 chance of seeing it, correct?
Yep. And then you have to see it basically in
1
their
in 40
hand to do really anything.
So 1 divided by 40 is a 0.025% chance of being seen per duel, correct?
Yep.
So I mean, yes, those odds become higher the longer the duel goes on.
Yeah.
But at that point, I think it's not going to matter.
I would love Maxi to go to 1. That'd be. 3.
It's gonna be the same. It's the same. It's gonna be the same argument I'm gonna have for another card I think can come off the list to 1. That you're gonna see a little bit here.
Yep.
It's the same argument that it's just gonna be everyone and their mom's gonna be playing it.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, so who cares?
It just like slows down the game just enough, because the game
Which I think like, the game is too fast anyway. The game needs to slow down some.
And check out Super Heavy Sams when they're coming out, bro.
Oh yeah.
You better hope you have something because you're going to be sitting there for a while he combos off for 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say Maxi, yeah, 1. Let's go to 1.
Because Maxi, do you discard it first in order to declare it, or do you reveal it? You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Okay. So this turn, each of your opponent's special summons a monster, immediately draw 1 card. So I mean, yeah. There's no reason why. Honestly, yeah, no, Maxi to 1.
Maxi to 1. Let's do it.
Maxi to 1.
Get those ulties, get those secrets, stock up, boys.
Hey, I bought a $15 super. I'm not afraid of it.
Yo, let's do it.
Auroradon can probably stay banned. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna go back to this list. My master, let's say banned. Orcus Harp Horror. I think that can probably come off to 1. You think about Orcus?
Nah, man, that was in my break. That was in my break.
Okay, so Orcus Harp Horror. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 Orcus monster from your deck, except Orcus Harp Horror. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except dark monsters. You can only use this effect of Orcus Harp Horror once returned.
Doesn't seem. I mean, I don't know what the rest of the cards do, but doesn't seem too bad.
That doesn't sound too bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, awesome.
But I don't know what all the combos that place can facilitate, but we'll see.
But also, this puts so many by unbanning cards. This puts so many more
decks into people can play
format.
Yeah. I'm not saying make them as full powered as they once were, but
yeah,
can do a little something.
Formation Plush Fire. You know what that does?
Nope.
Okay, Phoenixian Cluster Amaryllis, that needs to stay banned. Rototonic can stay banned. So Star
Mhm.
Lotus can stay banned. Spiral Master Plan. Spiral Master Plan can probably come back. So once we're
Never even heard of this archetype, so bring it back to one, baby. But I've
once per
never
turn,
heard
you can
about it.
add
Do
one
it.
Spiral Mission from your deck to your hand. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can add one Spiral Resort and one Spiral Monster from your deck to your hand, except Spiral Master Plan. You can only use this Spiral Master Plan once per turn. Yeah,
So it's like a 2-for-1
one.
kind of deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine. I've never heard of Spiral
Master
Masters before, so let's do it.
Yeah, 3-1. Why not? All right. Victor Dragon needs to stay banned just because it's one of those weird cards that say if this card pretty much attacks last and depletes your opponent's life points to 0, you win the match. Not just you,
Right.
you win the match. That needs to stay banned.
I mean, you could always just be like, "Yo, I just forfeit this duel before he finishes." Gotta have that quick scoop, you know.
Technically, you can. You're allowed to
So
forfeit at any time.
yeah, so
But
technically, you know,
but honestly, most players aren't that smart.
we're
In
Yu-Gi-Oh
the
players.
moment, they're not that smart. All right, on to the fusions. Elder Entity Norden. Do you know what Norden does?
I do not.
Okay, so Norden probably needs to stay banned. It's an instant fusion target.
Yeah.
Because it's actually a fairy fusion effect. When this card is special summoned, you can target one level 4 lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. Also banish it when this card is field.
Yeah, we good. You can stay there.
You can say in hell. Supreme
Kalos,
King Dragon
yeah.
Starry Venom, yeah, he can stay banned.
Kit?
Kalos, as much as I love you and miss you, you need to stay banned for the good cause. Colossus. What Colossus? You know what Colossus does?
I hear he does some crazy stuff.
Thunder Dragon Colossus is Thunder Dragon plus 1 Thunder Monster. So, I believe, aren't some of the sprite stuff Thunder Monsters?
Probably.
I think they are. Good. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Yeah, no, Colossus needs to stay banned. Sorry, Colossus. You are guilty by association.
Yep.
All right, Hulk, you can stay banned. Curious, you can stay banned. Argipane, LP, you need to stay banned. Electromite, you can come to 1. You know what Electromite does?
Nope.
So Electromite. 2 Pendulum Monsters. If this card is linked summoned, you can add 1 Pendulum Monster from your deck to your extra deck, face up. Once per turn, you can target 1 other face up card you control, destroy it, then add 1 face up Pendulum Monster from your extra deck to your hand. If a card in your Pendulum Zone leaves the field, draw 1 card. You can only use this effect of Heavy Metal Foes Electromite once per turn. I can come to 1.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Like, no one's really playing Pendulum at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess besides super heavy coming up.
Yeah, but even so, I'm not even sure they would play this.
Yeah,
I mean they could, but their deck is so clogged up by their own synchros and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Chaos Ruler, Union Carrier.
So let's see here.
Spread Elf.
Nightmare Goblin should probably stay banned. Nightmare Mermaid can stay banned. Link Cross might be able to come off because that was just another let's see here. We have like another 10 minutes. So Link Cross, that can probably stay banned. It could stay banned, but like, I can see it also coming off because it was a victim of Hulk Fabrics here.
Yeah.
Shenanigans. So
good old Hulk.
What do you think?
Pull it up. Let's see what we got.
So 1 link 2 or higher link monster. It's a link 1. If this card is link summoned, you can activate this effect, switch summon a number of link tokens, and it's they're level 1s up to the link rating of this monster used for this.
We good.
If you use a link 4, you create 4 link tokens plus this thing.
Bro, we good.
All right. So Link Cross stays banned. War Dog can stay banned. What about Prank Kids Meow Meow Meow?
Prank Kids. What's the send it the one? Send it the one.
Send one? All right.
I got no problem with stuff being in that one. Well, most stuff.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to one. Verde and Economy needs to stay banned. Brand Fusion still thing.
Yep, that it is.
S'more can stay banned. Sprite Off can stay banned. Summon Sorcerers can stay banned. Gunlow Dragons can stay banned, and Union Carrier can stay banned. Okay, cool. On to the Synchros.
Synchros, Kayas, yep. You stay far
Chaos
away.
Ruler needs to stay banned. Denlong can probably stay banned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see maybe Tempest was Tempest 2 again. One tuner plus one or more non-tuner spellcaster type monsters. It's a level 6. When this card is secret summon, place one spell counter on it. Once per turn, you discard any number of cards to place one spell counter on a monster you control for each card you discarded. You can remove all spell counters on the field to inflict 500. Oh, it's an OTK thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say bad. That's bad. It's an FTK thing. Yeah, no, I can say bad.
Yeah, we good.
Okay. Bubble Chain.
Sure, that's the old one. I actually remember that name.
You can send one card from your deck to the so it's a standing forbidden foolish burial. Or choose one monster from your deck and place on top of your deck.
Okay.
I can say that.
It's like a super searcher that you can get at any time.
Yeah, honestly.
Most of those are gonna stay there.
Most of those, I think Zen Mighty is like the only one that I can see coming to one.
It's a level 3, isn't it? Or rank 3?
Yeah. Once per turn, you attach one Xyz monster, one Xyz material from this card. Special summon one wind up monster from your hand or deck. That's pretty like standard for an Xyz card.
Yep.
When a face-up wind up monster in the field is destroyed into the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can detach one Xyz material from this card to target that monster and return that target to that. Yeah, I don't see why that's banned. That's not that bad.
Yeah, send it to one, baby.
Send it to the internet. The mighty you get to come off.
I mean, there might be some shenanigans with it, but at one, not too bad.
Yeah. Level 3s, it's fine now.
Now we go to spells.
Now we go to spells. So.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Now we talking right now.
Okay. Brilliant Fusion. Yes or no?
No.
All right.
Here you go. No.
Elma can stay on. That was FTK like Exodia draw.
I mean, selfishly,
says the Exodia player. Card stay for turn needs to stay banned. Chicken game needs to stay
game to one.
Chicken game to one, whatever.
I need that drop, bro.
Cold Wave can stay banned.
Yeah.
That just says no, you can't play the game. Confiscation. What is confiscation again? Pay 1,000 life points, look at your opponent's and select one card in it and discard that card.
Beautiful. I mean, we have effects that do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's cards that do that, so why not just list that one?
Let's do it.
Confiscation.
I mean, it'd be nice you just confiscate. You can see your opponent's hand first turn, and then take out their, whatever's gonna do you the most damage. And that hand knowledge is pretty. That's a pretty small price to pay for like that full hand.
Yeah, and triple tactics does that as free, except it just shuffles it back to the deck.
Yeah.
Like if you want to errata this and then say select one card and shuffle that into the deck instead. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Delinquent Duo. Let's bring it back to one.
Do it to one?
Do it to one.
Discards one card, and if they have any other. No, come on. That's -2. That's -2. We can agree on confiscation, but come on, duo is a little too much. Dimension Fusion, unfortunately, needs to stay banned because all the banish shenanigans.
Yeah,
Giant Trunade.
that's the return one? Or no, that's to destroy
Yeah.
everything on the field,
Return
right? Oh
return
yeah,
all
return. Oh
spell
yeah.
trap cards on the fields of the hand.
Yo, that one to one at least. That one should be, wait, no, Giant Trunade. Yeah, I'm going with Giant Trunade to one. I'd
Because
say,
the I'm trying to think like what shenanigans does that ensue?
be able to replay everything again. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it allows you to re-trigger stuff. Like,
Okay,
you know,
well,
think like,
we'll leave
all
it
right, think of it
to
this way:
ban.
for cash, you okay? I'm gonna do birth. I'm gonna do all the birth stuff, right?
Mhm.
Giant Trunade. I'm gonna do birth again.
No, if you can. If you get a fresh one out.
Well, no, because if you return to hand, guess what? That's a new copy.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, let's do it. To one.
No, no, this man.
What's
Graceful Charity. That's a
yes.
+3 for. It's a +1, but also all the discard shenanigans. No,
Yo,
I'm not.
we need it for Dark Worlds. Come on.
No, Darkhold doesn't get it.
Yes, we need it. Make it
Heavy
Dark
Storm,
World, make
destroy,
it Dark World
destroy.
specific.
I think Heavy Storm
Graceful
can go
Charity.
to 1 because Heavy Storm is the same thing as Harpy's Featherduster, except it destroys your shit too.
Yep. That one can be unlimited.
You think that can go to 3?
Yep. Because we have a Dark Hole and stuff. Dark Hole destroys all the monsters. Why can't we just have the Dark Hole version of the spells and traps?
All right. Heavy Storm, Kaiser Coliseum, I can say banned. Last Will, that needs to stay. Ash Driver, what do you do? True, should be 1 monster on your side of the field to inflict. Oh, it's a continuous spell. 400 points of damage to your opponent's life points. So that's FTK shenanigans. I can say banned. Metamorphosis. Should be 1 monster. Special summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck at the same level as the triggered
Oh
monster.
shoot, no. That's a hard pass there.
Yeah. Especially with synchros and like, yeah.
You'd be able
No,
to
I
cheat
can.
out a lot of stuff.
Mirage of Nightmare. Once returned during your opponent's standby phase, draw cards until you have 4 cards in your hand. If you
Whew.
do during your next standby phase, after that, randomly discard the same number of cards you drew, or your entire hand if you do not have enough cards.
Huh.
It creates draw power. I can
Yeah.
see why it's banned. Yes, stay banned.
No, one.
No,
No.
no, no, no.
100%. Mystic Minds is great. It was great.
Painful choices, stay banned. Pot agreed to 1.
One. We
The
got some
argument is
crazy. We
the
got some
argument is
crazy spells.
everyone and their mom's gonna play it, correct?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's for pot agreed. For it's a free +1. That's all it is.
Yeah, everyone can play it.
Everyone can play it. It's at 1. Again, it's a 0.025% chance of drawing that card.
And yeah, no,
And
they
guess
want
what?
us.
Ash is in the format.
Yeah, Ash is
Ash the
in.
pot agreed.
And
Congratulations.
they're printing that pot agreed in that pot collection. So
Yeah, and there's plenty of cards that say that you can't draw outside of your draw phase and stuff. Like
a few moments later.
Okay, sorry about that break here. Okay, yeah. So anyways, pot agreed to 1. I've
yeah,
made my
I
reasoning.
mean, we got
There's
the prosperity. You can search 6 cards and pick the best one.
yeah, exactly. I mean,
Like getting extra cards, not gonna backbreak anything.
yeah, I mean, yes, you're drawing. Yes, you're
Maybe
drawing 2, but like it's just like, who cares?
errata
Like,
it for once per duel.
I mean, you can errata it for once per duel. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So you can't like try to
that'll take
recycle
care
it.
of it. Yep. That's the only thing that I was like, maybe a recycle effect on it would be kind
With
of scary, but
errata of once per duel. There.
yeah, once per duel, knock it out, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no reason not to. Pre-mat can
It's like Monster Reborn, isn't it?
yeah, you pay 800. It's an equip spell, so but there are things you can do to bounce that card back to your hand so the monster stays on the field. So that can
It would
can
need
just
a errata then. That's the only thing.
yeah, I can say ban. Smoke Grenade of the Thief. Why was this thing banned? When this card is destroyed by card effect, while equipped to a monster, look at your opponent's hand, discard one card from their hand. So if
We
we're
have effects like that.
if we're unlimiting,
If they changed it to by an opponent's card effect, fine.
damn, my brother-in-law just made like $160 an Instacart in like 3 hours.
Yo, let's go.
Right. Anyways. With if we're gonna unlimited heavy storm, I would say keep that banned.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, did it hit? Eric just said something about the ban was hitting. Let me just. Is this about to turn into a blind react? No, it's not. Okay. Just making sure. God damn it, Eric.
Refresh that. Let's make sure.
Refreshing. Well, this is about to turn into a blind react. No, oh, it's not. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. So. Oh, so for those who don't know, our group chat's not blowing up because one of our buddies said that the ban list just hit. However, it did not. Let me double check.
Trolling.
Now I'm checking everything real quick. Sorry for the pause.
Got Snatch Steal. Okay, Soul Charge. Grasslick Screener. Forceful Sentry. Okay. Okay, we got some stuff. Red Reboot to 1.
Oh,
He says, "Oh, I thought you guys said it already hit."
zoom.
That's great.
Okay, so did you back Snatch Steal? It's we already have Change of Heart. Change of Heart's free.
Yep, this one's a cost, right?
Snatch Steal.
It's an equip, isn't it?
Yeah. And it gives your opponent 1,000 life points per turn.
Oh.
What's the if Change of Heart is at 1? Yes, you keep it, but you're giving them 1,000 life points per turn.
I like that. We should definitely take it to 3.
I think we'll experiment to 1.
Just for my nurse burns, let's take it to 3.
We'll go to 1. Snatch, Steal. Soul Charge. Pay 1,000 life points per monster to revive those monsters from the grave. Can't attack that turn.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That grass looks greener. You have more cards in your deck than your opponent does. Send cards from the top of your deck to the grave. So you have the same number of cards in your deck as your opponent.
Interesting.
Now, I would say when Tier was in the format, no.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, you're sending cards. You're not sending them face down. You're sending them face up to the grave. Grave triggers
there's
can
probably
still
gonna be-
happen. That can say banned. Forceful Sentry. What does this do? Says be gone, thought. Look at your opponent's hand. Select one card among them and return it to his or her deck.
I'm seeing a theme here. I've seen a theme. Taking things from your opponent's hand is not very
is not friendly to Konami standards.
I'd say, just leave some of them banned, I guess. It's the next one here.
Zodiac Barrage. If we're leaving Broadpool and Dryden on, we leave that on. IO needs to stay banned.
That's the one you can't activate spell cards, right?
Yeah. It's worse. I know, like, you're maybe thinking, but like Royal Decree is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
How many people like honestly like play traps? You know, besides Trap Tricks,
It's true.
besides Labyrinth, maybe.
Yeah. It's Labyrinth.
You know, everyone plays spells. Everybody.
Yeah, even with the anti-spell, you still get it, just
Even
later.
Secret Village of the Spellcaster is fair because if you get rid of your opponent's Spellcaster monster, then they can't activate spells. So
Right.
I mean,
So what we got?
last turn, stays banned, red reboot.
Hit it again. Hit red reboot.
When your opponent activates a trap card, negate the activation. And if you do, set that card face down. Then they can set one other trap directly from their deck. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent cannot activate trap cards. You can activate this card from your hand by paying half your life points.
Oof. I say 1, bro.
You can say back to 1.
I say
It was
1.
just recently banned.
I know. Send it back to 1.
All right.
I never got to play with it, so I want to have a chance to try it out.
Return the needs to say banned. Royal Oppression needs to say banned. Self-destruct, yeah, it's FTK shenanigans. Sixth Sense, I think that's another thing about the hand. Declare 2 numbers from 1 to 6. Your opponent rolls a 6-sided die. If the result is one of the numbers you declared, you draw that many cards.
Oh,
otherwise,
shoot.
Send a number of cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the result.
Yeah,
so
that's definitely
that can say banned.
That's nice. That's real nice.
Trap Dust Shoot is like the same thing as Confi. Activate only if your opponent has 4 or more cards in their hand. It's a trap card, so it's slow. Look at your opponent's hand, select 1 monster card in it, and return that card to its owner's deck.
Yeah, so if you're not opening it, it's not gonna really do.
If you're not open, yeah, exactly. If you don't open it, it's not that big of a deal. I say to 1.
Yeah, it's good. Me.
Yeah, say to 1, and you get hand knowledge, but I mean, whatever.
And that's an older card, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gives it more reason to sell that new legendary collection thing that I got going on.
True. Also, an offering that can say banned. Vanity's Emptiness that can say banned. All right, so that's all the banned cards that we've gone through. Limited. So I'm gonna get off this one here. I'm just gonna use this.
Yeah, it works.
Agido. That was just recently limited.
Oh no.
Ancient Fairy Dragon.
All that stuff is 1. I'm sorry.
Ancient Fairy Dragon with the errata.
Yeah, that's good.
Say 1 or increase.
No, say to 1 for now. Go with that. Let's see here. What can I pick out of this lineup here? Yeah, everything looks pretty fair to stay at 1. I don't see anything that really jumps out at me to jump up to 2 or anything.
Okay, so Ancient Fairy Dragon, do you think that can come off the list completely or at least put to 2?
It won't bother me either way.
All right, let's say Ancient Fairy Dragon go to 2. Maybe I can spell things correctly. All right, Armageddon Knight.
What's it do? Let's take a look.
When the card is summoned, you can send 1 dark monster from your deck to the grave.
Nah.
No, Mr. Dark World, no.
Why?
But also that's tier shenanigans too.
Yeah, that is tier. That's the first thing that popped in my head is like tier. Like no. Please
Astrograph Sorcerer can probably come off. completely. Do this. There we go. Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal. That's a Xyz monster. That's a foolish burial that can stay.
Yeah.
Black Dragon Collapser that can stay at 1. Steam the Cloak can probably stay at 1. Cyberjar, no one's playing it. That can go to 3.
That's the one you discard your hand, draw 5, right?
It's a flip monster, so yeah, it's
Yeah.
a flip effect. So you have to get it to flip up first, and then when it flips,
You discard your hand and yeah, let's go to 3. Dark World, let's go.
one second. Okay, Cyber Sign. That's the one you pay 5,000 life points, and you can special summon
Special
a
summon.
fusion monster from your extra deck in attack position.
Yeah, so you get that free spell and trap negate.
But it's the cost of 5,000 life points.
Man, sometimes that's all you need. Yeah, so I mean, 1's fine. I'm good with 1.
Yeah.
You can search it with stuff if you need to, and yeah, we good.
Daigusto Emerald.
That's an old card.
Yeah, 2 level 4s. Once per turn, you detach 1 material, activate one of these effects. This was a prize card at some point, so keep that in mind. Target 3 monsters in your grave, shuffle all 3 into the deck, then draw 1 card. Target 1 non-effect monster in your grave, special summon that target.
It's at 1. We can just leave it at 1.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Danger Jackalope, so you know that can stay at 1. Mr. Dark World. Dark
Hank.
Greffer.
Okay.
You can special summon this card from your hand by targeting 1 level 5 or higher. Yeah, no, that needs to stay at 1. Pink. What about Pink? Can Pink come back to
Pink to 3, baby.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Exodia stuff probably just stays at 1. Gem Knight Master Diamond. We do. First be special summon. This card gains 100 attack for each gem monster in your grave. Once per turn, you can banish 1 level 7 or lower Gem Knight fusion monster from your grave. To the end phase, its card's name becomes that monster's and replace this effect with a monster. Yeah, that can stay at 1. Birdman can stay at 1. Herald of the Orange Light can stay at 1. Fernie Archfane.
What's this guy do?
When you draw this card, if you have no other cards in your hand, you can reveal this card, special summon this card from your hand. When this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Infinity from your card from your deck to your hand. You must have no cards in your hand to activate to resolve this effect.
I think we're just 1 is fine. It's probably searchable anyway.
Yeah. Kill back out only got 1. We know Tiger on. What about Misk? Miscellaneousaurus.
What does bad
3?
boy do?
It protects dino dudes. Quick effect, you can send this. It's a hand trap for dinos. You can send this card from the hand to the grave. During this main phase, dinosaur monsters you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects.
Oh, that's dirty. Now I'll leave it at 1.
Leave it at 1? All right. Morphin Jar. Leave it 1. Medora. 1. Monkey Boar can probably come off. Excuse me. Phantom Sky Blaster. What do you do? When this card is durable, flip summon, you can special summon any number of Sky Blaster tokens, up to the number of monsters you control. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each Sky Blaster monster you control. Sky Blaster monster you control cannot declare an attack during the turn you activate this effect.
It's like what, a win in time kind of card?
Yeah.
You can leave it at 1.
Yeah.
It says that you can just like synchro a bunch, I guess, or not synchro link. So yeah,
Gazelle can probably substitute token stay. Hyper Librarian can stay at 1. Tier stuff could stay. Tempest can stay at 1. Yeah, stay. All right. Spells. Call by the Grave.
Yo, hot take. 2.
I would agree. I would agree.
We got a lot of hand traps coming in, so might as well have some hand trap protection.
Honestly, yeah.
Card destruction. Ooh, card destruction. Nah, it's gonna stay at 1.
Yeah, card demise.
Oh, I mean, that was a beautiful card.
That is a card.
It's a beautiful card. Now we'll leave it at 1. I don't think you need more.
Honestly, of all of these,
no, you can't do Gateway. I'd love for Gateway to get unlimited. You can just go off like crazy forever.
Hot take: Instant Fusion banned.
I'm good with that. One day a piece to 3.
I wish. Hot take: Monster Reborn to 3. No one's playing it. Nobody plays it.
Yeah.
It's a free revival, but nobody plays it. Rhoda needs to stay at 1, unfortunately. Engage to 2.
Which one's the engage again?
It's the Searcher.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of a Sticker Ice Striker, so yeah, that's fine. Just boost the stuff up a little bit, just enough to get them back into, like, people are like, oh, okay, I got this stuff, might as well play it a little bit.
Spellbook of Judgment. Yeah, come to 3.
I haven't seen too much of the spell books, so
no, I think the only time you saw it was when I played it.
right.
So
to 3, baby, let's do it.
Yeah, Spellbook of Judgment to 3. No one's playing it.
Terraforming 1, Upstart to 3.
No. Upstart needs to stay. A Pointer needs to stay. Magical Explosion can stay. Time Seal can stay. Anything else you see on the limited list?
Just the Upstart 3.
All right, semi-limits. Mally. Or semi-limited list, or I like to call it the Mally list.
Shoot, Pot of Desires? Nah.
Pot of Desires could come to 3. There's really no reason.
Yeah. If we bring him back, Pot of Greed, Pot of Desires can be, has a chance.
Yeah. Recital Starlead?
Not familiar.
It was from Bird Up OTK. 2 or more level 1 monsters. If this card is Exceed Summon, you can target 1 face-up monster in the field. It gains 300 attack and defense for each material attached to this card. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, add 1 level 1 winged beast monster from your deck to your hand. All battle damage you take from battles involving the Exceed Summon card is also inflicted to your opponent.
No.
All right, keep that at 2.
Keep it at 2.
All right. Well, let's just keep it at 2 because it's the Mally list.
Yeah.
All right. Dope. All right. So that's all the ones that, from going through the Forbidden Limited list to make changes of. So now that we've gone through those to make changes, what are some cards that are in this current form that's a problem that we need to add to this list?
All right. What are the top decks here? We got Cash.
We got Cash,
We got
Runic,
Runic. Yep.
Nituria,
Nituria. We got
Brandon.
Despia. Yep. Brandon Despia. Was it? I've seen Sword Soul.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are the major ones that need to get a little something.
Yeah. Band. Was it 88? Diablosis?
Diablosis, yeah.
That needs to be banned, bud. I'm sorry. That needs to go.
It's what makes it so taxing because that's how you lose half your deck. That's how you lose all your zones. Because the rest of it, you'll still be able to play. You get like what?
Yeah, I mean,
2-3
if
zones.
you just do you do a Rise Heart Pass, I can still play around that. If you block out 9 of my zones, I can't do jack.
So yeah, Diablosis was the one that caused the real issue.
It's called Diablosis the Mind Hacker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that needs to be banned. I don't think anything else in Cash needs to be banned.
No.
There's some limits in there that I can see, but as far as ban goes, no. And Runic,
Fountain, draw 3, bro. not
Fountain
banned,
doesn't need to
but
be banned, but
it needs to be limited.
What's the fusion monster Elglin, right? Database, come to me. Card search. Hugin. I think Hugin needs to be banned. The one that searches the field spell.
It depends. If the field spell is at 1, it's fine.
I don't know. I think maybe you hit both.
You just ban that one and the straight to 1 for the limited for the.
I think you ban this one and then you semi-limit Fountain.
Okay.
Okay.
For band stuff.
For
so what's your take on
anything else on Runic that needs to be banned?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, let's go through the cards and see what pops up.
I only see anything else in Sword Soul that needs to be banned.
So what's your thoughts on the gimmick puppet lock?
Oh, yeah, that gimmick puppet of Nightmare?
Yes, but
I wouldn't say that.
Which one is the one you're hitting? You hitting the expulsion or you hitting the gimmick puppet?
I'm hitting the expulsion because
that's what causes all that craziness.
Yeah.
Because even if you get rid of gimmick puppet, you still have what, Raw? And I think there's another one too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple. Ibly. I mean, there's a couple. Nick, Deck, Kikyo. Let's see here. Really got Sharia from Diego. Let's see. They already play all that stuff at 1. Aaron's only played at 1 anyways.
Yeah, I think it's fine as long as you take care of The problem was
yeah.
the fashion, the fountain, and I'd say maybe I think tip's the searcher, isn't it?
Tip's the searcher, yeah.
So I'd say tip either probably to two also,
Tip to
two or
two or tip
one.
to one?
I mean I personally like one, but gotta be
Do you want
not
to completely
super.
neuter the deck?
That is a good question. I just say go to two. See what happens for two.
All right. I'm a fan of putting things to two just to test it out. Like,
If it's still a problem, then just send it to
then
one.
you have to set into one. If it's still a problem, then you ban it. You
Right.
don't have to ban things right away. Except for, when okay, no.
Except when it does some shenanigans.
Mhm. So, all right. Anything else in branded needs to be banned.
Let's see here. Let me think. No. I mean, expulsion's the one that really matters the most because that's where you get the dumb plays and no one can play.
Yeah. I'm gonna put one on limited. That's gonna be a little hot take.
Okay.
Branded opening. Can be done during the draw phase.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And I would
I
say to two,
I'm good with that.
branded fusion.
Ooh, okay.
Despia and Branded has gone so long without being hit at all.
And they keep getting more support. I'm like,
And they
what?
keep getting more support. Branded fusion to two, I think Branded opening to one.
Sure.
Because you don't have to address any of the extra deck stuff. None of the extra deck stuff is that much of a problem.
I would say probably to one the Magnemite.
Oh, as a bestial?
Yeah.
One item to one. What's your
It's
reasoning?
the searcher one because it gives you a +1, doesn't it?
I mean, you have to declare it. You have to remember to declare it, and then you have to remember to search it in the end phase.
Yeah, but still, like you banish something, you get it on the board, and then you get a free search at the end. So you never really lost a card. Plus, you get an extra card on the field, and it's an interruption.
Well, no, you get that card on the field. You get that one card to your hand.
Yeah, plus the interruption though. If someone's trying to
Yeah,
do
but
something from their grave
nobody's playing bestials right now, though.
at the moment,
Bestials were a problem because of tier. Once tier resolved, no one's was playing bestials anymore.
I guess we'll see how it happens.
Yeah, I would. Let's put it to two, and then. All right. Anything? Wow, another 10 minutes left. Okay.
What do you think
So
about Shifter?
limited shifter's fine. I'm not doing anything. Limited, I would say Fender to one.
It won't happen though. As much as you want it to happen, it won't happen.
It happened in the OCG. Why wouldn't it happen in TCG?
They haven't made their money off of the second round of the reprints.
That's coming up though in the fall.
Yeah. So I think not until that happens is when they're gonna
But
hit
even so,
Fenrir.
like the card has plummeted in price. It's like down to $20. It's not even like the $80 card it once was.
Yeah, but that's my take. They gotta make that money off of the reprints. So I think if
Yeah, but
anything, it's gonna go
it's
to
been
two.
limited, but it got limited in the OCG way before the reprint came.
That's just my take on it. So they'll go to two, maybe, but I think the ones that are actually gonna hit is gonna be um the unicorn and the field that spell that brings stuff back.
Birth.
Yeah, birth. Those are the ones that I'm seeing actually go to limited.
All right.
But realistically, probably semi. I don't think they're gonna demolish the deck, especially if they take out Mind Hacker, because that's the real problem. Cause you won't have any more luck and luck fives or luck all of them or anything.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. All right. Anything else that needs to be limited regarding those main decks?
Not that I can think of.
Not that I can think of either. Um,
Cause you already took care of the problem with the stuff at Branded, it's just the expulsion. And then the fusion, right? You put the fusion in there?
yeah, I put Brandon Fusion to 2.
Yeah.
Um, and then really Swordful's not a problem.
What do you think about Silva for Dark Worlds? That's the one that makes you mill out your whole hand. Or at least hit you for 4 cards.
Ooh, yeah.
So you can make it harder by not having 3 Silvas. Make it to like 1 Silva. And it would
We'll
make the
do it.
loop a little harder.
Was it Silva something in the Dark World?
It's something, yeah. It's just Silva. Not that I'm asking for Dark World to get hit, but like if they were to touch Dark World, it'll be that.
Warlord of the Dark World.
Because
Yeah.
yeah, Dark World's getting more stuff, so they might try to touch something, but I highly, highly doubt they do anything in Dark
I think
World.
it's the only thing that's the only one though, really, for anything from Dark World.
Yeah. Or
Everything
Erasmus
else.
the once per turn.
Yeah, but excuse me. Yeah.
You dying out there for me?
I am dying heavily.
Passing out?
I'm being burned for 3,000 points of damage every turn because of gift. Yeah. So I think that's
Yeah,
it, man. I
that's
don't
pretty
think there's
much
really anything else to be addressed here. So
anything
on
on
our
Sprite?
changes, I mean, what would you change on Sprite? Like
Starter?
starter to 1?
Yeah,
Or would you ban starter completely?
just 1. I'm good. I'm good with like most stuff going to 1.
I ain't lying. I kind of wish you had a singleton format like a commander
That would be
in
wild.
MTG, and you just like play with 1 copy of a card, and you can have the same forbidden limited list. It just play with 1
of
copy.
everything.
Yeah,
That would make it interesting. That would make it interesting for sure. But
okay,
yeah, I think
so
that's
starter to
pretty much
1.
everything.
Yeah. So for forbidden, we have Instant Fusion, number 88 Diablosis, the Mind Hacker, Gigan the Runic Wings, and Brandon Expulsion.
Yep. Sounds good to
Limited,
me.
we have Red Ox, Blaster, and Title, Glow Bulb, Maxi, Orcus Harp Horror, Spiral Master Plan, Heavy Metal Flows Electromite, Frank Meow Meow Mew, Wind Up Carries and Mighty, Confiscation, Potted Greed, with an errata of once per duel, Snatch Steal, Red Reboot, Trap Dust Shoot, Branded Opening, Cashier Unicorn, Cashier Birth, Silva Warlord of the Dark World, and Sprite Starter. For the semi-limits, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Call by the Grave, Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, Runic Fountain, Runic Tip, Branded Fusion, Digital Magnamut, and then unlimits we have Heavy Storm, Astrograph Sorcerer, Cyberjar, Pankratops, Monkey Board, Monster Reborn, Spellbook of Judgment, and Pop Desires.
Looking pretty good.
I would agree, my friend. Alex, thank
Looking
you very
pretty
much for
good.
taking time out of your day to come on here onto Yu-Gi Bros and chat about the Forbidden and Limited list.
No problem. It was a fun
And
time.
indeed, you still have like another day in our pool to see if it comes out tomorrow or not.
We'll see.
When is YCS Philly? Because that's going to determine, I think, YCS Philly. Not till the end of the month.
You're right.
I think it's going to take place before it. I think the bail is going to take place before it.
Yeah.
It's going to piss people off because, oh no, I have to play a new deck for Philly. Oh no.
Yeah.
And Cyberstorm just came out, so. And usually it's every 3 months between lists.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we were due, but now we'll see what's gonna happen.
I think we're due. It has to come in the next week or so. It has to.
Watch, it's gonna be like after Philly.
I mean, they could do an emergency list like they did right after Pasadena. So.
Right? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you, my friend, for coming on. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on the channel. And Yu-Gi Bros are out.
Peace.
Yu-Gi Bros!